Let me stop. Let me chill out. What's going on, guys? It's your boy Dave. And that's all you need to know. It's like, no. But today, we're going to talk about 3 things. As the title says, life, LSAT, and internship. Now, I'm assuming, going off of algorithms and stuff like that, if you click this video, most likely it's for LSAT. Especially this time around, because everybody's getting ready to take the test. I'm saying August, September, October-ish. That, you know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm going to start off first, because that's most likely where most people are going to look at this for. And then I'll go into the life and the internship. Then I'll go from LSAT to internship into life. So, LSAT. For those who don't know what the LSAT is, which I, like I said, highly doubt. But if you don't know, it's a law school entrance exam. Oops, excuse me. They test you on many things: logic games, logical reasoning, and what's my third joint? And and reading comprehension. And basic from those, how many you get right in those, you get your score. Yeah, what is going on? Now my thing's gonna go off. But yeah, so I'm studying for the LSAT now. I take it in September, October-ish. I don't know why it's not coming to me, but I take it soon because it's only like 2 months away or something like that. So it's been a fun study-ish, fun but painful, because the LSAT questions, for those that aren't taking the law school exam, entrance exam, and just are trying to figure out like what it's about. It's not a hard test, but it's abstract, meaning it's very, it affects to throw a lot of curveballs at you. The questions aren't really hard, but you have to think logically and analytically, and if you don't get that down, the steps on how to answer these questions, you're going to take a lot of time off. And if you waste your time, you won't be able to get all the answers, because this test is timed. So it's testing your speed as well as your knowledge. So like I said, it's not a hard test from, like the actual knowledge, but it's, the hardness comes in the time. So, yeah, so that's pretty much it. So, as most people, logic games have been the ones that I struggle with, and I think most people struggle with, not because, again, it's hard, but because the amount of steps that it requires, which sometimes is quick, sometimes it's not as quick, but it's a thing where it's time and repetition. It's practice. Shout out to Allen Iverson. Practice, though. You practice it more, you get better at it. And I have, but it's really still annoying. That and paradox questions. I hate paradox questions, but it is what it is. So my method of studying has been 2 hours in the morning, 3 hours in the evening, because again, I do work internship, and I'll get into that more in a second. But basically, I study at my internship and a little bit before I go, and I like sort of outline what I try to go over. And then in the evening, same thing. I either finish up things I couldn't finish in those first 2 hours, and then finish up my evening list, because I have like 2 lists of what I want to go over. And yeah, I maybe another video go into specifically like what I do. But it's just making the strengths stronger and trying to make your weaknesses strengths, you know. But I'll go into that to another video, because that's longer, and I really want to, if I do that, get into the depth of that. I don't want to just do that here, because it's just more just me telling the overview of everything that's going on. So anyway, that's what's going with the LSAT, you know. Internship. And that might have been too quick, but like I said, I definitely will go into that more later. So I'm a judicial intern in the Milwaukee County Courts. And the judge, maybe I should say the name. But I'm a judicial intern. Let me not say the name, because I don't know how it works. But yeah, and so it's a really fun job. What I do is I shadow my judge / mentor as well. And we do various things from sentencing outlines to understanding how the law works from the judge's perspective. Well, I'm wrong, not from the judge's perspective, but understanding the judge's perspective. Hold on. Yeah. What's up, making a video? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, never mind.
What's up though? What's up with it?
Never mind.
They need me? What's up?
Would you mind helping?
Yeah, can you give me like 10 minutes? I'm making a video, then after that, I got you. Okay? Yeah, that's my cousin James. I don't know if I'm gonna cut this part out, but that's my cousin James. It's all good. All of But where was it? Oh, so interning, being a judicial intern. So I believe I was talking about understanding the law from the judge's perspective, seeing how when attorneys get into debates or arguments, excuse me, looking, I won't say for weaknesses, but seeing what the points that they're supposed to hit and seeing them if they can stay on that, get off track. Having a little bit of apathy and empathy as well, because although you're a judge, you have to look at things from a, what's the word? I don't want to use the word higher perspective because that doesn't really clarify what I'm trying to say, but a lot of people, or some people sometimes just want people to get the max. Like, and if you do the crime, you gotta do the time. But there's more variables that go into it than just and I won't go into anything specific at the moment, but you have to look at it from all perspectives. You have to analyze where this person's from. Have they already been in jail before? Do they have a record? Or the other way, the aggravating factors, the mitigating factors. This is different things that you look at that if you haven't seen that before, you're gonna go, well, is this, this guy, I don't know, we got a speeding ticket, and maybe hit somebody. Give him a full, I can't remember the type of felony charge that is, but give him a full 5 years. Now the judge could, but you got to go deeper than that. So it was just very interesting. Interacting with other attorneys was really fun as well. There was this one jury trial, and this is all public record now. But I won't say too much, but shout out to I can't remember her name, the state attorney. She did a really good job with that PowerPoint. But I'll just say this: you know who is more prepared and is a better attorney from how they speak, from the arguments, and from what they use. Because like I said, in the closing arguments for the state was one female attorney. I cannot remember her name, but maybe I shouldn't say her name anyway. But she had a PowerPoint, and I thought it was brilliant because her points seemed bigger, if that makes sense. She nailed it. And the other guy, although he was good too, it wasn't as powerful. You think, I'm a big sports guy, so if you think of like a basketball game or football game, well, maybe that's not the best way to compare things to in this specific example, but it's just been fun and informative seeing all those different pieces come together. And then the work that I got to edit that. But as I was saying was that, a lot of the work that I've had to do with a lot of reading and writing, obviously, but in a different way, because like I said, not in law school yet. So there were some things that I had to get adjusted to, but for the most part, getting acclimated to things wasn't hard at all. And I was blessed that, I'm gonna call him Jay, because again, I don't want to say his name, the judge's name, but I'll call him Mr. Judge is what I'll call him. Not like Jay better. But anyway, he allowed me to observe for a while without even having to do things because, or not, I won't say like a while, but it was good to just observe and really see how things move. And then I was able to ask questions and really, and not just like the basic, what is that? What is this? Like really understand, or really have the understanding to ask a good question of why does this work? What's going on here? And that really helped because in court, it's not just a language somewhat barrier, but it's a procedural barrier as well at times, And he helped me there too with the judicial binder he gave me so that when he's reading his things, like if he's bail review or like a sentencing or something, I can read it so I can understand exactly what's going on. So it was fun. I definitely had fun, I know that might sound weird saying you had fun at work, but I was really enjoying myself. It was work. Lord knows it was work. But yeah, it was really cool. I'm trying to figure out, is there anything else I can add to that? It's basically a 9 to 5 or 7 to 5, if you want to, more or less. I'm trying to think. Is there anything else I'm missing? I would just say that I've been blessed to get a judicial internship and to really meet a judge that really wants to and get to know a judge that really wants to grow you professionally and to really help you. I've had friends who've had, not just in the legal field, but in other jobs where they might get an internship or even a job or something, but I don't say like it's a dead end, but it's people don't really invest in you. And with my mentor, he's really invested. Hey, let's do this, meet this person, let's do this, do you understand this? You know, ask questions. Is there something else that maybe even he's not thinking of that maybe I have an idea of or something like that? Like, it's really, really good. And when people like that really invest in you, you know, it's a blessing, because especially in the legal field, you know, people that do that, you know, because they don't have to do that. They don't have to do, especially somebody that's there, that's, you know, especially if you're a judge. So, you know, it's always a blessing for that, to have that. So yeah, so I think that's pretty much it. I don't know if you guys want me to speak on that more, and I can, because I really just did like a slight, very like overview, although I talk about a lot of things, but I can, and maybe I'll make another video about like how to get a judicial internship. Although I'll give you the main point. It's not what you know, it's who you know. I think that's a life lesson as well, but you know, but I'll go into that later. Okay, so what's my thing? Okay, life. Talked about the LSAT a little bit, talked about internship probably for the longest. Life. So as obviously you can assume, I'm studying for the LSAT, so you can assume I've graduated from college already. I graduated from the University of Maryland, College Park. Go Terps. No Terp slander whatsoever, because I know for some reason, matter of fact, I'm not even gonna bring that up, but if I see any Ohio State, Penn State, West Virginia, who else? I better not, I for sure better not see some Howard or Towson. I know that if I see that on them pages, it's war. It's war in the comments, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, we playing nice right now, so all love, you know. Shout out Howard, by the way. But in all seriousness though, you know, I graduated from University of Maryland with a degree in economics. Loved my time there, can't complain whatsoever. I guess who am I then? I guess that's the next question, right? Okay, so, well, you know what? Let's set up another video. Matter of fact, I might do that like a whole intro video or something. You know, we can cut this up. But what I will say though is, and I am just gonna make this very clear, this might be sort of controversial, especially the days we live in, but I am a Christian. I do believe in God, and a lot of my journey, especially, well, all my journey, but a lot of the doors have been opened for me is because of him, and I will make that apparent. So, apparent, wrong word, what am I trying to say? I will let you know and give glory to him because of that. So if there's an issue with that, adios, ciao, arrivederci, whatever else. How you say it in Arabic? I forgot my Arabic, I forget about Japanese. But you can kick it, because my God don't play about me, and respect will always be given. And yeah, that's what it is. So, and we can go more into the Christian aspect of things as well, because boy, I got a story for y'all. Yeah, my life story might be a Grammy. Matter of fact, it is a Grammy. Or is it a Grammy? Obviously, I don't know. Grammy is music. So what's the Oscars? I'm not this, you know, I don't know. I'm not into that type of stuff. When I make other videos, I'll tell you what I mean. I don't know. But it's interesting. So stay tuned for that. Like I said, this is my first YouTube video, because on my channel I have another one, but this is definitely like my first looking at the camera doing this. So let me know how I did. If it was bad, if it was trash, let me know. Be blunt about it. I want to know so I can get better.